guys. So I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. The first and most important is I love you. I miss you. I hope you guys are doing really well and your family is clean and safe. You guys aren't freaking out too much and you're trying to enjoy the time that you have away from school while still having to do school and watching your teachers try to figure out technology and all this fun stuff. The second one is your Macbeth close reading organizers. I've adjusted that assignment in Teams to reflect the actual due date and time. My A-Day chickens, it is due March 18th. Yep. And my B-Day chickens, it's due March 19th. Both groups of chickens, it's due by noon. Remember that that is the time when our class is actually in session from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. And so it just needs to be turned in and officially turned in. So you need to hit that turn in button up at the top to me on the specific day by noon. Okay. And don't forget to sign in with your attendance. So the Macbeth video essay that you guys are going to be doing is I'm going to assign each of you a theme. And it's going to be one of the themes from the close reading organizer. So it's either going to be ambition, fate, violence, the natural and nature and unnatural, or manhood. If you have a problem with the theme you've been assigned, see me privately through Remind, an email, or a private chat on Teams, whatever you'd like. We can get it all taken care of that way. So the video essay is going to be 3 to 5 minutes long. It's not going to be anything too in depth, but there is a rubric that I'll be posting on Teams as well, so you can go ahead and take a look at it. The 5 things that I'm going to be grading you on is your content, your organization, the usefulness of what you're saying, your creativity, and the overall production. So your content, obviously it has to be about Macbeth. If you start saying, oh, Macbeth is this really great character and he was such a good guy and he maintained his goodness throughout the whole play, obviously I'm going to know that you didn't read the play. Your content is off and I really don't know what story that you're referencing because Macbeth goes from a pretty solid good guy warrior to absolutely insane. So that's going to affect, did you actually read the story? Is your content accurate? Your organization. I do not want you to do what I'm doing right now, which is just write a couple of notes down. See, this is all that I have. And then go ahead and try to wing it. This is about my 50th take on this video. One, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. I have so much respect for YouTube content makers and you little TikTok people and everybody like that. This is hard. So you don't want to do what I'm doing. In this situation also, you want to make sure that in your essay, in your video essay, you're not going off into any tangents. You're not your mom's not coming in and having a conversation with you in the middle of it. As you can see, I have my dogs here. That's Fitzwilliam, that's Kendall. If they start barking, that's going to be an issue, things like that. Usefulness, that one is a little bit more tricky. What I want you to think about when you're talking about usefulness is how are you relating it to contemporary? So are there any characters that you've come across in your readings or in our readings in class that you can see hey, okay, this makes a lot of sense. We did the Loki analysis at the beginning of the Macbeth unit. So maybe you want to take a look at Loki's character as he develops over all of the Thor movies, or maybe in just the Avengers movies, and see if you can make any connections there. Maybe Loki's character really is a fan fiction of Macbeth and that's what Marvel wanted to get done, or maybe whatever it is you see. I did also say that Mean Girls is Macbeth. If you have the capability of watching Mean Girls and making some analytical comments on that, you're more than welcome to. That would go ahead and be in the usefulness. Your creativity. Are you just sitting here like I'm doing and talking to you off of a clipboard? Or do you have little animations going on? Have you really thought about the way that you want to present your essay? You're more than welcome to do this in the likeness of Crash Course, Spark Notes, and Thug Notes, where they have the little characters going on and then you're talking in the background. Do you want it to be more formal? And if it is formal, are you dressed in a formal way? Are you presenting yourself in the most formal aspect? You don't want to be using any contractions like I just did in your essay, things like that. So you really need to think about how you're presenting this. And then finally, the overall presentation. So the creativity is going to go almost hand in hand with the overall presentation. And you want to make sure that if you're editing things together, it's not sloppily edited. There's not going to be any problems with buffering, things like that. Well, the buffering you can't really control, but don't throw in a buffer thing and then just have me no tricks, no trying to confuse me, that kind of thing. Okay. So, that's really all that I have. I think you guys are going to do really, really well. If you have any questions, once again, send me a message through Remind. You can contact me through Teams. You can send me an email. I'm here for you pretty much all day, every day during this distance learning and coronavirus pandemic. So just let me know. I'll be there for you. I hope you guys are somewhat enjoying this. Okay, bye. You guys are going to do so good. I believe in all of you.